Hi Aquarius, welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here, and we're gonna check in and check out what messages need to come through for you. These readings, or this specific reading, is a timeless reading. Timeless meaning no matter what date or time you come across this message, when it resonates with you, it is for you. Okay. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages and might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and the amazing channel members. Thank you also so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Kind of sing-songy. Some of you got some good news coming in, where you're going to be like floating on the top of the world. Just, I'm not out there. That's just what's coming through. Good news coming in, floating on top of the world. Good. I'm excited for you. Can't wait to get my own good news. Oh, yeah. Some of you also are going to be finding out. That just came through. I just saw like a baby. Some of you are going to be finding out that either you or somebody close to you is pregnant. It's going to be having a baby. Yep. It's potentially going to be due around the beginning of the year is what I'm getting too. So, jumping cards. Wow. This deck's always kind of, what is the word? Sporadic. Spirit of Water and Shift Shaper. Isn't that interesting? Somebody's going to be acting like day and night too. Like 1 minute, yeah, there it is. Like 1 minute, they are, nope, it goes on that side. Like 1 minute, they are like fully there, invested in whatever way, and then the next minute, it's almost like they don't even know who you are. Yep, that one goes there. Two more, Spirit. Yeah. Somebody's going to, night and day is what I'm getting. Night and day. So, I don't know if this is an acquaintance, if it's a co-worker, somebody that you have been in business with, somebody, I don't know, but I am getting the sun. The sun has been coming out a lot in the readings lately. All right. The sun has been coming out a lot in the readings lately. Interesting energy, Aquarius. So you got a lot of sunshiny days, right? Because it's been coming out a lot. The Chariot has too, so it's coming in quick. All right. I said 2, but now Spirit's saying 3. King of Wands. Ugh. I don't know. King of Wands is an energy that's been coming through too. It's coming through as a Sag. So whoever this Sag is that keeps showing up, Aquarius, whether it's in your placements that you might have some Sag, or whether it's somebody you're dealing with. It could be them that is coming through as day and night. Okay, I don't know. King of Wands comes through as Sag for me. It comes through quite a bit, even in private readings and on the backside. Somebody's got a Sag. Somebody's got a Sag. I know I've dealt with Sags, but it's not coming through as my energy, so there's that, okay? Lots of information came through, and we haven't even really gotten into the cards yet, Aquarius. So let's see what the actual cards have in store for you. Now you've got the Spirit of Water. So you also, this could have a little bit or something to do with a water sign as well. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. No, this isn't a love reading. At least it's not being done that way. But, you know, this could be somebody coming in night and day, could be that. This could be the good news that you're getting, could be from, it could be who, you know, ends up being potentially pregnant, right? If that is what comes through for you. But the Spirit of Water is coming through. Now, water for me is like my element, right? Obviously, I'm Aquarius as well, so I'm an air sign, but water is my cleansing, my re-energizing, my rejuvenating, my releasing, my clearing. Yeah, water is my thing, right? It's my jam. So, yeah, some of you may be feeling like that is yours as well, but you're being reminded here that you get to tune into and trust your intuition. Some of you have shied away from it. Some of you have been concerned, right, about using your intuition or tuning into your intuition or trusting your intuition. And Spirit is indicating with the Spirit of Water, Aquarius, that your intuition is part of you. It's there. We all have intuition, right? We all have it. It's for a reason, right? It's your GPS or your navigation, your internal navigation. It's there to kind of keep you on the right path. And Spirit's indicating that you are on the right path, Aquarius. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're making decisions about, know the choices, right? That you are making the right decisions, the right choices. You are on the right path. It's really time to take some time out and nurture yourself. Some of you have been going hard, balls to the wall, nonstop, right? It's time to take some time out and nurture yourself. Also, Spirit is indicating that whatever it is that you're dreaming of bringing into fruition, it's believe in that, okay? It can, right? Look at how this looks. It looks as if the water and the sky are all blended into one, okay? It looks as if, and look at the colors, look at that beautiful energy, right? The water is about bringing in and taking away, right? It's got that ebb and flow. It comes in and it goes out. It comes in and it goes out. It comes in and it goes out. It has waves, right? Such as life. So if we think about the water as a form of life, right? Or how our life kind of tends to flow, right? We get to choose to believe in the dreams that we have, go after our dreams, know and trust that we're on the right path, and follow that internal GPS, right? That internal guidance system. Now, here's what I'm going to say. When we went to Seattle several years ago, we used navigation, and it took us around in circles, right? Okay. It just kept going around in a circle, and it kept go right, go left, go right, and then we ended up at the same spot, and the same spot, and the same spot. We didn't understand it at the time, and I was pretty irritated, I'll tell you, right? Going around in circles in Seattle, in a place, what have you, yeah, I was pretty irritated. But then later, a day later, or a few days later, that was the spot that we needed to be in for something, but we didn't know it at the time, you see. So even though there are times where it feels like we're going in circles or we're getting off our path or this or that, it's just highlighting something for us so that when we need to circle back around, we can. Okay, that's what Spirit's bringing through here. All right, now with that, you do have the Chariot and the Nine of Wands. Okay, the Chariot and the Nine of Wands. So Spirit wants to start with the Nine of Wands here. This Nine of Wands energy is coming through with this energy of being protective of your dreams, protective of your intuition, protective, trusting yourself, okay? This is really about believing in yourself and in what it is you're choosing to do. The courage will come, okay? The courage will come no matter what. If we step out and we step in, right? The courage shows up, the strength shows up. Spirit's there to guide us. Spirit's there to have our back, right? If we can create the drive and move in that direction, right, then the success is there. Sometimes we have to face difficulty before we see the success, but Spirit's indicating that when you tune into, right, what it is, for some of you, it's going to be like night and day. Interesting, okay? Because that's coming through again. For some of you, that difficulty is going to feel like night. It's going to feel dark. It's going to feel maybe cold and a little rough, right? But that day, that's bringing in that sunlight. It's bringing in that shine. It's bringing in that boldness, right? Sometimes it takes that little bit of difficulty or that little bit of protection, protecting it at kind of against all odds is what's coming through here, to reach that success, to hold in and hold on to that courage. That courage is coming, okay? That courage will be there. The courage you will step into the courage and the strength, right? But sometimes it can feel a little bit difficult. Sometimes it feels as if you're going from night into day. Aquarius, believe me, Spirit is indicating, believe me, it'll all be well worth it. Hold on, believe in your dreams. Hold on, know that you're on the right path. Keep moving forward and trust your intuition, okay? Now, and right, you've got the sun there, we were talking about night and day earlier, right? Also with the waters coming through, the birth of a new idea. So some of you are going to be kind of, it's almost as if it's going to be downloaded, and you're going to take this idea, right? You're going to believe in this, and you're going to take it all the way. It's going to be the birth of something beautiful, okay? Now you also have the shapeshifter coming through here, which is where, you know, this looks as if it's night, right? Beautiful colors again, beautiful, beautiful colors. That shapeshifter energy is coming through with this energy of really being able to be anything, right? Be anything that you desire. You have the power within you. Let go of anything that you're attached to, right? Let go of anything that you're attached to, and let go of any beliefs or limitations you've created or placed upon yourself. Throw that rule book out the window, okay? What is the identity that you're holding of yourself? Is it that what type? I'm the type of person who what, Aquarius? If you write down, I'm the type of person who, how does your mind fill that in? Like, I'm thinking of, you see those things, I think it's on Facebook. I don't go on Facebook very often, but where it's like, press the button to fill in the next words or whatever, the predicates or whatever. I don't know. I've never done that either, so I don't even know how it works, but that's what's coming through here. It's almost as if you're like, I'm the type of person who, and then it just like automatically, your mind automatically puts in the next words, the next words, the next words. So write down, I'm the type of person who, and just write down what actually comes. Don't think about it. Don't question anything. Just whatever comes, write that down, okay? And that's going to give you some insight into your identity, whether it's positive or negative, how you see yourself, what you think of yourself, what type of person you think you are. Do that as an exercise, Aquarius. Do that as an exercise, and it's going to tell you a lot about yourself. Okay, in those moments when you're like, oh, well, I don't really know, or where you're indecisive, or you're unclear about who you are, how you show up, or what have you, or you're just not really sure, right? What type of person you are. If you do that, your subconscious mind will fill in the blanks for you, right? Whatever the first words that come out, you write those down, Aquarius, and then don't think anything, don't judge anything, just write whatever comes out. I'm the type of person who, write out what, I'm the type of person who, write out what comes out. Could be 2 words, it could be 12 words after, I'm the type of person who, but it's going to tell you a lot about yourself. So if you've wondered, or if you've questioned, or you're becoming aware of yourself, Aquarius, that's going to give you the information, and then you can begin to identity shift, okay? I talked about this in another reading recently. Identity shift. If you're not sure what that is, look on YouTube. Look up identity shifting. You're going to find all kinds of different information. You can find guided meditations. You can find all kinds of stuff on identity shifting, but you get to be the shapeshifter. You get to be whoever you want to be. You get to choose that, decide that, and show up in that way. But if you don't know, you can do this exercise. Come back to this reading, this message often, Aquarius, and redo it. I'm the type of person who, fill in the blanks, okay? Fill in the blanks. It'll give you all the information you need. Now you also have the 5 of Cups coming in here, which is super interesting. So with that 5 of Cups, some of you have been holding on to something that isn't yours to hold on to. You've been holding on to, and you've got some grief, some sorrow, feelings of loss. It's time to move on, right? You're paying attention to these three cups that have spilled over, instead of noticing that there's all this behind you, okay? So maybe you went after 1 or 2 or 3 dreams, okay? Maybe I'm just seeing foot half in and foot half out, right? Not fully committed, not fully in, and they didn't turn out the way that you wanted, and you're feeling some grief or some loss. You're a little bit scared to continue to follow your intuition, or believe in your dreams, or to move forward, or even to believe that you're on the right path. You're like questioning it. So ask Spirit, ask the questions, right? But also don't be afraid to look back at those other 2 cups that are there waiting for you, right? Feel, what does this say? It says, feel your grief, but know that things do get better, right? They have to get better. Okay, so if you're in a kind of a lower spot for whatever reason, you're feeling like you need to protect, right? For whatever reason, Aquarius, do know that you get to feel that grief. Yeah, notice it, but don't stay stuck there. Don't stay stuck there. Don't start to distrust yourself or your intuition or spirit, right? There's 2 more amazing dreams or opportunities or things that are coming in that are ready for you, right? Yeah, nurture yourself, but take some time away. Let yourself feel that, okay? But then move back into this, right? Again, day and night. So some of you may have this energy of, you're like sporadic, let's go, let's go, let's do this, let's build, let's believe, let's take action, let's do all the things. And then there may be the, why, what's the point, mopey, right? And nothing's going to change, it's not going to get any better, and I haven't seen any proof, right? Believe it till you see it. Don't only believe it when you see it. Believe it till you see it. It's got to show up. It will show up, okay? Now with that, you also have the King of Wands. Again, potentially a Sagittarius, because the King of Wands for me comes through as a Sagittarius. Now, it is fire, so it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I feel like this particular King of Wands, the Sagittarius, has been coming into the readings, my readings, not even just the ones on the channel, but in other readings quite a little bit. I do have a past Sag, but this is not that energy, okay? This is not my Sag, okay? Or my past Sag, who's not my Sag anymore. You get what I'm saying. Maybe some of you are feeling that way. But yeah, this has been coming through quite a little bit. It's time for whoever's dealing with this potential Sag or this person to let go of them, because this, I'm getting, yeah, the energy's getting tired. The energy is what wanted to come through here. Yeah, super interesting. Anyway, King of Wands, there's an inspiration that's going to be coming through. For some of you, it might be the good news that you're receiving, because there is good news coming in. We got that at the beginning. For others of you, it may be this birth or this new child or this birth of an idea, but there is inspiration that is coming through. There is a passion that is being lit. Okay, moving back into knowing that you're on the right path, following your intuition, right? This night and day energy. Also, that energy with this King of Wands is that night and day. Okay, King of Wands can be a very player type of energy. Somebody who moves quickly or moves back and forth, or kind of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Now, I'm not saying that to be like you or icky or rude or whatever to Sagittarius energy in any way, shape, or form, or if you have Sag placements or what have you. But this is the energy that's coming through with this night and day energy, and with this King of Wands. Okay, King of Wands, just in general, aside from this, right, is very inspirational. It's very passionate. It's very uplifting energy. Okay, energy, lighting a fire under your bum, getting you to do stuff. But also this one with that night and day energy. There is somebody potentially around you, Aquarius, who may be a Sag or have Sag placements, who does not have your best interest in mind or at heart. Okay, and this is coming through as a side story. It came through from the beginning when this came out. Okay, and that night and day energy came from this card. Okay, it came from these two cards, but it was highlighted here. Okay, so be aware of that. Notice who has your best in mind, or who has good intentions for you, and who may just be kind of playing. Okay, because it's very player-esque energy. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. Males can be players, females can be players, but they are not all the way in. They've got one foot in, one foot out. That came through in the different part of this reading as well. So yeah, be wary of this, Aquarius. Okay, now this King of Wands says you have the dynamic energy of a leader. So leading your own life, right? Stepping in, pushing the pedal back onto the actual storyline here, or the actual message. You have the potential to be the leader, Aquarius. You get to be the leader, not the follower. So you get to step up into that. Follow your intuition. Know that it is guiding you, right? Even if it takes you around in circles, there is something there that it will lead you back to, something that is important. Okay? Wow, lots coming through this one. Interesting. And then you have the Sun. Okay? Then you have the Sun. The Sun could be a Leo. So you do have double Leo energy coming in here. You do have double Leo energy coming in here, okay? Also with the Chariot, there is Cancer energy as well. So anyway, double Leo. So the King of Wands actually may be referring to more of a Leo energy, like get out there and be assertive, get it done, right? Leos tend to be very, very much within that energy of getting things done, taking action, showing off even. So somebody might be coming to show off for you as well. I don't know. But it's also an energy of confidence. So holding that confidence within yourself, right? And taking action, moving forward, having that drive, okay? The Sun energy, which is also, a fire energy, of course, is a passionate energy as well. It's really stepping up and doing the work, okay? It's knowing that you can shift into whatever it is. But again, look up that identity shifting, right? Or identity switching even. Right? I'm the type of person who it's just bringing it back to that. There is a lot of energy around you that is being highlighted, Aquarius. Who you are, who you're choosing to be, right? Both of these, spirit of water and shapeshifter, are focused on you and your energy, okay? So the sun is beaming down brightly on you, Aquarius. It's full of happiness, it's full of joy, it's full of pleasure, vitality, boldness, fun, right? Celebration, rebirth. Okay, it's this energy of all is well. So there's a rebirth that is coming through within this reading, Aquarius, that you get to come out of this like night and day energy, right? This back and forth, this wishy-washy, one foot in, one foot out energy, and jump in with both feet. Really, really trust yourself, trust your intuition, believe in your dreams, move towards them, and get to know yourself on a deeper level. Okay, now the sun actually says, spread your wings and fly. Yeah, for sure. Everything is being brought up, Aquarius, so you can see just how freaking amazing you are. Okay, and so you can let this person go. Let go of this wishy-washy night and day. Okay, let go of the grief if you can. Work through it, heal it, right? But I don't know. This King of Wands energy needs to go. Because the energy now, King of Wands in itself isn't, right? And in Sag and Leo and but the energy that's attached the last several readings, the last several weeks, even maybe a month, to whenever the King of Wands, no matter what deck is, the energy that I feel internally is not it. I'm just saying. So I'm ready for that. I'm gonna get my selenite out. Do I have my selenite? Where is that? I do have selenite. I always have a close-up when I clear that energy out. Clear it out, clear it out, clear it out, because I'm ready for that to be done. I'm ready for that to be done. That good news coming in, Aquarius. It's going to be beneficial. Beneficial, okay? All right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others too be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And you also have, it is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. I need to finish one thought before I move on to another. You guys have probably noticed that I do that sometimes at the end, sometimes even through. So that's another thing for you guys to think about. Finish one thought before moving on to another. Finish one thing before moving on to another. Finish your, you know, that exercise of I'm the type of person who, but get everything out before you move on to the next thing or the next sentence or the next line or the next predicate or whatever, right? Okay. Also, some of you may benefit from having a smudging ceremony. So whether you have Palo Santo or you have sage, you know, maybe in the evening, it's coming through in the evening because it's warmer during the day, at least where I am locally, and in a lot of places around, to do it in the evening, to open all the windows and all the doors and light your Palo Santo or light your sage and do a smudging ceremony. If you don't know much about smudging ceremony, like clean the energy out, right? Like I'm doing here, I'm going to actually do a smudging ceremony tonight after doing this to clean out this energy, right? I've got that selenite on there, which is a clearing energy or a clearing stone, right? But a smudging ceremony is going to be beneficial for many of you as well. Clean out the old energy and let the new energy in. If you don't know how to do one, just look it up online and use your intuition to decide which way. Excuse me, after you watch maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or whatever, what works the best for you. Just because somebody shares something on YouTube doesn't mean that that's what feels right or good or true for you. Use your intuition, right? That's what, trust your intuition, use what's right for you. But a smudging ceremony is going to be beneficial. It's going to help you with this night and day energy. It's going to assist you with whoever this is, if it's attached to you, because I know it's not mine. So, and if it is, I'm going to smudge it out as well. Okay? Anyway, as always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.